Hello everyone, Daniel here, and today we're going to be talking about the new MacBook Pro. And when I say new, I mean like a year and a half, solid 2 years old. See, I was looking at my specs of my Mac Pro. Ow! I was kind of shopping for a brand new MacBook when I don't need to. And I thought it would be a good idea to compare to you the regular MacBook Pro, or the older version of the 13-inch, with the 15-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar that recently came out. Before we get started, I just want to say two things really quick. If you guys don't care to go to my YouTube channel button, hit the subscribe, please. If you guys would like to, if you're not subscribed, or if you already are subscribed, then click the little bell in the corner. It'll give you notifications of when I post a video. The MacBook that I have now, I mainly bought it, number one, because I'm in college, so I can do my work on it. So it has a little of a dual purpose. I didn't get it just for my YouTube channel. When I started out on my YouTube channel, I mainly filmed on my iPhone. I edited on my iPhone. I uploaded on my iPhone. And then I used my grandparents' computer to put my tags down and change my thumbnail and upload it that way. And I did that for a solid 6 months before I could save up money and get something that would allow me to edit off of a better computer. So really, if you're just starting out and you're watching this video because you want a good computer to edit your videos, you don't have to have something that's extremely expensive at all. So the MacBook that I have now, there was a little bit of a sale going on and I kind of bought it around that time on purpose. I spent about $1,200–1,300 for this MacBook. Now, to give you a little bit of a comparison, the MacBook that I have now and the MacBook Pro, that is the 15-inch with the Touch Bar, there's a huge difference in price. It ranges all the way from $12.99, which is around the price that I paid for mine, all the way up to $23.99 before taxes for the base model 15-inch. Now, this is a really big price range, so if you are trying to do something that is very processor intensive and you absolutely have to have a Mac, I can see you going for this. But if you're just wanting it for basic function like checking email or doing some homework or writing a paper, I honestly would recommend getting the MacBook Air instead. So that way you have all of the function that you need to, but it's more mobile, it's slim. It doesn't have the components that you're not going to use, and you can get it at a cheaper price. Now, for starters, to compare this, both of them have a LED backlit Retina display. Mine is a 13-inch, and the newest one that I personally want is a 15-inch. And that's where a huge price difference is, just for a couple extra inches. Now, I know a lot of people like the bigger screen because if you're like me, you wear glasses and contacts and you can't really see anything. So that's one of the regrets that I have, and that's why I'm looking at a 15-inch. Now, as far as the processor, they are kind of completely different as far as speed and performance and what type it is. The MacBook that I have right now has a 1.2 dual core processor. The MacBook that I want, or the 15-inch MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar, has a 2.8 gigahertz quad core processor. Now, for some reason, when I first switched over to a MacBook, this was difficult for me to understand. Because I was so used to using a PC, I was looking for specific words during specs. So when Apple says memory, they really mean RAM. When they say storage, they still mean storage, but they mean memory. So, they kind of word things a little bit differently, and I had to do some research to make sure that that's what I was talking about when I first started looking for a MacBook. So the MacBook Pro that I have now came with 8 gigabytes of memory, or RAM. Then the 15-inch MacBook Pro starts out with 16 gigabytes of memory, or RAM. So it's going to have a lot more speed as far as editing or videoing or multitasking in general. Now, one thing that I was pleased to see when doing the comparison is the fact that my 10-hour battery life, which is not really 10-hour when I'm doing what I am supposed to be doing with it, There's also a 10-hour battery life in the 15-inch MacBook Pro, which shows me that if the battery length lasts around the same time, then they had to have put a larger and more powerful battery inside of this new computer, which is something that I was also looking for. Now, as you can clearly see, and you could have in the little montage, my current MacBook Pro has several ports. It's got Thunderbolt ports, it's got a microphone jack, it's got a USB Type A port, several of those actually. It's got an SD card slot, it's got a magnetic charger. You name it, there's pretty much a port for it on my computer, and that's one of the things that I love about MacBooks is that I can pretty much plug anything I want to into the computer. But something that kind of gets on my nerves a little bit with the new MacBooks, and this one included for the 15-inch, there's only a couple USB Type-C ports on it. So when it first came out, everyone was starting to get mad because you needed a dongle for everything. But I was doing some research and I saw in a couple videos that people bought this product that is kind of like an all-in-one adapter that you plug into the side of your new MacBook, and it has everything that the old MacBook Pros have. It's got the SD card slots, it's got the USB Type A, it's got several different ports that are going to give you exactly what you need, and that is what I need. That's what I'm going to buy. It's just an additional cost over that really expensive price tag that Apple gives you for a new MacBook. Now, of course, these are just the base models that I'm talking about here. You can always upgrade your specs at checkout when you are ready to do so. Obviously, I'm probably not going to do that until I start doing something like this full time, or I need to upgrade my equipment. Both of them support Mac OS High Sierra. However, in the Worldwide Developer Conference recently, they did release a new software called Mac OS Mojave, and I am extremely excited about it and its features, but that is going to come in another video. So you guys, my question to you is, what do you like about the old MacBook versus the new MacBook? Or what do you hate about it? Put something in the comments below and let me know if you have one. What do you like? Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. I love all of you, and be sure to click that subscribe button if you have not, again. Put those comments down below. Be sure to like this video. Subscribe here if you need assistance, because I'm all about help. Check out these other 2 videos that I have put up on my channel, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Bye.